the government is very gentle in this process. I think as you are aware, our universities have taken a path which must be directed. For example, every university is teaching everything, and it doesn't make sense. The concept of a university requires that you are able to teach, do research, and that research should be applied, and the application should have impact in the national growth. So what we are trying to do is not just to cut and merge universities. We are trying to redirect them to identify where their strengths are. For example, if you take Moi University, which is domiciled in this area, Moi University is doing very well in textile. In fact, His Excellency the President is coming here today because of the advancement of Moi University in research in textile, which has led to the revival of Rivertex. And the way this is going to affect our economy is that it is going to produce clothes which are cheaper. Are we together? Which means it's going to strengthen the manufacturing sector of our economy. This is basically what we want. And while still at Moi University, they also teach aviation and piloting. So the third thing that Moi University could be known for is medicine and forestry. This is precisely what we want. We wouldn't want all universities to do what Moi University is doing. So as we talk together about restructuring universities, which must be done, the universities must find their strengths. If you look at Southeast University, which is in Kitui, which is a very dry area, you expect that university to be an expert in dryland farming and water resources. So that is the conversation that we are having. There is no need for all universities to have law schools. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't work that way. So if at the end it requires that some universities are reorganized to make them better and efficient, so be it. That is the conversation that is going on now. But I think it is something that you also know that has to be done. Anything else?
Maybe if you mind telling us the universities that will be merged.
I can't tell you. You know, you have not listened to what I'm telling you. Yeah, you have not listened to what I'm telling you.
I get the point.
Yeah, because, let me just say it again. There is no reason why all universities should teach law. It doesn't make sense. The reason why it doesn't make sense, it means that you thin out the faculty. Do you get the point? The University of Nairobi, for example, has 50 PhDs in law. So it is not likely to be rational, to be right-sized. If there are another 20 universities teaching law, it makes sense that they discuss and say, well, can we say if it is law, these 5 or 6 universities should teach it. Kenyatta University, for example, is known to be an expert in education. Can the government strengthen it to be a mega university in education with several colleges? Are we together?
Yes.
Yeah. That's where we want to go, and it is not Magoha who is going to prescribe it. But it has to be done, because otherwise the universities will be glorified high schools. Don't you agree? Do you agree? Yes. Thank you very much. I hope yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.